you. Bless, bless.
Just rolled by, but they wasn't paying attention.
No, it wasn't.
You can't see this thing. That middle thing is blind. They said we selling our permanent But I guess in our neighborhood, they're open That don't look like a social distancing line either.
Well, they do have lines on the ground, though. Some yellow marks.
These last 3 people.
Yeah, but that's somebody else's store. They ain't got no time for that. You know that line is for somebody else's store. They're only doing yellow lines for their store. I don't know. No, relax.
Careful, careful. Makeup stuff.
See, I extend the courtesy.
Yes, you do.
No, we're in Brooklyn. So, you know, it's a whole nother world of driving going on right now. This is Flatbush. Flatbush Avenue. Bullet. Booyakasha. You wanna romp with me? Wanna do it big time? I'll show you big time.
So they took a week for God.
Or just they burnt out. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah, they were burnt out. All that stuff in the news pumping in and you working and taking orders. Come on. It's hard to resist that mind controlling device. Then the workers start talking about maybe I should just stay home. You know, I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
What we're talking about is our favorite Spanish restaurant is closed, and they left a really emotional letter on their gate. And it was just like, wow, like they just have to take a break. They're taking a week off. They'll be back. At least they're opening up on a holiday. That's what I said, you know. They're opening up on April 20th. So they've been closed since the 13th, they said. From the 13th to the 20th. Because they need to take a break. Oh, wow, look at that bus, how they have that petition right there. A plastic gate. You can't even get past that. What is it? just like in a movie, how something becomes airborne and they don't want anyone next to them, so they don't have that airborne virus. You know which one? The one that exists in movies and in fairy tales, and in predictive programming. You put it in enough movies. You know, Will Smith had it in the movie. That was a hell of a scene when he was there on the pier with his wife and his kids. And they were like, the soldiers said, "It's airborne, sir." And then they just started shooting everybody around them. That was crazy. And then his wife and his kids got on the helicopter and the helicopter crashed. That was crazy. You show enough movies with airborne viruses, everybody's going to believe it when you say it. What they forgot is that the human being is no joke. The human being is no joke. Yes, you can inject us with something. And yes, you can aerolize something and spray us in the face with something. But don't get it twisted. The human being is not to be ever taken lightly. Our cells and our red blood cells and white blood cells and all this kind of healing processes that we are able to do, slow that down.
We're resilient.
We're resilient. They have to get in that lab and create it, and obviously they can't. They obviously know that even no matter how hard they try, they can't. I don't care how sick somebody is. If you're in a plane with them, you ain't gonna catch it unless they spit in your face, they inject you, they shove it up your whatever.
Nope.
Ooh, no shampoo.
BBQs popping in all the neighborhoods.
Yeah, BBQs, right? They're part of the system. It's amazing how many mom and pops just had to shut down while the big box stores just stay popping. Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
Damn.
Mom and pops are shut down.
We got the line for Target.
Target's line is wrapped around. Things that make you go, At least these are the things that should make you go, Oh, hush.
Is there a supermarket in there too?
Oh, no.
Target selling.
Makes me want to get flyers out and say, this is not okay.
She got her house slippers on.
You can't talk. You gotta slow that down. You talking about people. Last time I drove here, there was like 30 cabs in here. Or 150 cabs in there. Yellow cabs.
Oh.
Yeah, now it's all abandoned. Riding through Flatbush, looking at the people, watching all the mom and pops all just get destroyed while the big box flourishes. I mean, wow. And did anybody catch that beta test where certain states, what was that state that person wanted to go to for the rally or the...
Michigan, Lansing.
Yeah, Lansing, Michigan, how they weren't allowing people to certain items, and they really believe this is a state thing. Oh, the state is trying to... No, they were told what to do. They're testing you guys.
The governor.
This is a beta test.
Decide what can be sold.
Yeah, the governor made these decisions. Yeah, right. The governor is a puppet. Can't be a governor unless you are. Don't get it twisted. Flatbush. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Flatbush. Flatbush. Everything is just like closed down.
Oh, ideal uniform. That's what we came out for. Their uniforms.
Yeah, the uniform stores are so suffering. We're like, how much for that $5.50? Well, I would like to get 10 for it. I give you 3. I give you 3, and I want an extra key.
Starbuggity bucks. Big ass Starbucks.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, Kings Highway. With the driveway.
With the drive-through. Star biggity bucks. I want in. I want in on that coffee win. Come on, LJ, let's talk about what makes a town. We were just talking about that. Want to open up I was looking at something about Jay Morrison. Him and his wife are buying a whole town. And I always dreamed about buying a town. Because I know what you need to make a town work. It's very simple. In order to have a town, you need, number one is what?
The general store.
General store. Which is the supermarket. You need a supermarket. You don't need everybody in your town going to the damn Walmart. They need to be able to go to the local supermarket. And then what else you need?
Hardware store.
Hardware store. Absolutely. The hell with you don't necessarily need a lumber yard. You know, people are going to go to Home Depot for that. But you will have plywood and sheetrock there, of course. But you need the hardware store.
Be a florist.
Florist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a florist. Yeah, people like flowers, but I don't think a florist makes the town, does it? So after the supermarket general store, I said you need
a laundry.
No, hardware store was second.
Yeah, hardware store.
Laundromat is third.
Pretty pink flower trees.
Yeah, right. Laundromat is third. Fourth will be the dry cleaners.
Yeah.
Fifth will be, back in the days, it would be a shoemaker, a shoe person. Like but nobody needs a shoemaker like that anymore. You get shoes really cheap.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's be a viable business, but something to consider. You know, where people stop. You know, where they get good quality stuff. You know, this guy will repair it. Then I also said, what did we say? Remind me.
We said a restaurant.
No. We said bike shop.
A bike shop. Yes, we did.
And then I was telling LJ that, you know, in this town, you know, like there's so many ways you can make a bicycle. Like you have so many companies that'll process the frame for you. You design the frame and they will actually build the frame for you. And the frames can cost like $50 for like 100 frames each, $50 each. And on those frames, you will subcontract all the parts. So the frame has your name on it, maybe the name of the town or something to that effect. You'll still carry Trek and you'll still carry Cannondale, but you'll have your own signature bike. Or maybe you don't even carry anything but your own signature town bike. You know, and that will have the, you know, all the different brakes, all the wheels, all the pads, all that stuff is subcontracted out. And people you basically will be building a bike out of all these parts. And you can do that for like $200. You can actually make a hell of a bike. Wholesale, of course. And I would argue that, look at this place. Huge. And you know, you put your name on the bike, you start selling it. You know, you make a mountain bike, you make a gravel bike, and you make a cruiser bike. You know, you make 3 bikes. You know, you have You have the all aluminum, and then you have a few carbon fiber bikes. All this stuff can be subcontracted into your company, into your town bike shop. You know, so you got the bike shop, you got the grocery store, you got the hardware store, grocery, hardware, bike shop, laundromat, dry cleaners. You also said, what was that?
Wow, look at all those designs.
Yeah. Stick this camera out there. Be careful not to press any of these buttons where your thumb is at. Where your thumb is at is bad. Where your thumb is at is bad.
Okay.
You don't want to hit any of those buttons there. That's a sight you're not going to normally see on the golf course. What's those things that have the rope, that have the slingshot? I'm thinking of a slingshot.
Slingshot. Slingshot?
Slingshot, baby. That whole thing covered.
Planting a lot of trees over here.
Yes, they did. Will you ever know? If anybody wants to hit my Cash App to fill up the gas tank, feel free. $, Elvis Rosenberg. green light, green light. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Red light, green light. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did you play that as a kid? Of course, right? Round and round, round we go. Yeah, this is still part of New York City, believe it or not. Okay, so we're ever gonna, the zombie apocalypse hits, I know where to come get something good to eat. Right there. Straight food.
Like some Peking.
Yeah, right? I'll make some Peking duck with that right there. You already know. Will you ever know? How you doing? Yes, we waved at them. They're probably looking out for the police. As soon as the police comes, they hit them on the hip. Ah, separate. Everybody separate.
The kids get to express all their talent. Now they've canceled all the farmers markets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy, lad. No more farmers market. Who in the world would agree to something crazy like that?
Do not enter.
Service vehicle only. That's me. Looks like a good place to boondock. I'm just really searching for military vehicles hiding out.
I'm too garbage can today.
Bet you never been to this part of New York. You get a little frisky over here if you wanted to.
During the right hour. It's very busy. Got people, kids, old people, young.
Look, you see
Definitely
people
not
driving their cars on the
abandoned.
road over here.
Talk about social distancing. He's social distancing with his soccer. Skateboarders. It's the mom and the dad taking the kids out. Kick around the ball in the field.
truck over here. Not a problem. Who's gonna say something? Who's gonna say something?
Maybe the people who close it up.
Okay.
This might get closed up at night. Got the fire department right there.
Let me see. If they'll
Yeah,
let,
you see like the gate?
let me see if they'll let me walk with them. Oh, y'all gonna run now? That was fun.
Boom.
Boom. Chocolate.